28. Let's just give it the benefit of the doubt. 28. Getting mileage is 1939.
The Manchester, New Hampshire Yeti Revitalization Act. We're revitalizing the habitat for the Yetis because they're becoming extinct. They're moving south to eat the penguins, but we're going to try and create a habitat here.
So, I'm really into folklore and like, you know, like all these folklore creatures and people and like Paul Bunyan, Uncle Sam, and all that stuff. It's like, I think we really need to revitalize that stuff. So, let's talk about, you know, old folklore. It's like creatures of old folklore. Like side hill gougers, you guys know about those. They're kind of like deer that, you know, it's like one side of their body, their legs are shorter than the other, so they have to run on the side of a hill. They're also known as Ilenas and stuff like that. And we have snow snakes. You can only see them because their little red eyes sticking out of the snowbank. And, you know, jackalopes and all that stuff. Today, we're still dreaming of a white Christmas here in Manchester, New Hampshire. And it's pretty beige Christmas. But we're having a revitalization act of, you know, creating a habitat for the Yeti. And it's like, because what's the difference between a Yeti and Bigfoot? One's white. It's kind of like brown bears, grizzly bears, and polar bears. So, up here, they're, supposedly, I heard they're making a Yeti habitat so we can, you know, increase the strength of the Yeti. So we're going to check it out. Because it's like a lot of the Yetis are heading down south, like the polar bears, and it's not due to you know, climate stuff, but it's due to, that was a bad move on my part, sorry guy. It's due to, you know, they're watching TV, and they realize that there's these birds that wear tuxedos down south, and I think they taste pretty good. They're getting tired of the seals. So, I'm looking for more chicken. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to go up here, and we're going to go see if we can see how the habitat situation's going for the Yeti. So maybe we can find some Yeti. But yeah, everything's good. But it's like, you know, I'm just wondering, does anybody else know of any of like the old folklore stuff and revitalization of things? What the heck's going on here? We've got crane services, people walking doggies, little puppies. Whoa. People all upset. I don't know. Ladies and their dogs. I mean, it's like, I understand, because it's like their kids, like little empty nesting things, but they get a little defensive about stuff. There's no signs that says this is just a walking park. People ride bikes here too. Bicycles. Yeah, they clear-cutted all that. All in here, if you check out one of my older videos, it's called Lady Slippers. All in there's like these orchids, but they just totally clear-cutted all this. So I'm wondering how the lady slipper habitat's going to be, because they need the acidic soil in the shade of these pines. Because I've never seen so many lady slippers all together, and they're a very rare flower, but I don't think they realize that what type of a population they had. So hopefully, I don't know what they're planning on doing here. They're expanding something. They're probably going to throw up some building. But yeah, I don't want to sound too much like a tree hugger, but flowers are cool. But anyway, we got off topic. We got to get back to the habitat. It's probably going to be an outpost building for the Yeti. But yeah, it's like we have urban legends here on YouTube. I mean, it's like we have, you know, Navy Thomas 8 and Suburban Rider, all us moto vloggers. We're kind of like cult heroes in a way. And it's like, you know, 50 years from now, are people still going to be talking about us? I don't know. It's a white Christmas over here. So we're going to park. We're going to be very quiet because we have to be stealthy. Okay, here we go. We're going to check it out. Look up the visor so we can... Look, there's snow. Yeah. Actual snow. Feels good on the feet. Where the tracks are, because they got everything pretty well groomed, but it's like a little Arctic wonderland. Man-made, created. There's all that stuff. There's that hole that we ditched into. We got tracks here. I don't think those are Yeti tracks. Yeah, this is definitely Yeti land. The Yeti tundra. All right. So it looks like they got everything. There's kind of like a greenish yellow snow in there. It's really hard. Icy stuff. If you haven't really. This is Manchester's ski area. A friend of mine and I are going to take his daughter, and she's going to learn how to ski, and we're also going to learn how to downhill ski. I think it'd be really cool. I got these gloves. I was looking for some ice fishing gloves, and they're all sold out because it's, you know, ice fishing season. But these are fishing gloves. They're neoprene, and I use my leather armor gloves underneath, and it seems to be pretty well. Bought extra large. These were like $12 at Sports Authority. Not a bad deal. I was talking to this other guy too. He's like, you know, it'd be really good gear for riding is wet or dry suits. Probably dry suits because you have to get wetsuits wet to insulate them. But I think that's a pretty good idea. Pilot 1941. Temperature still 28.